What if you could wake up in a different continent every day, experiencing everything they have to offer? Each one is unique, full of adventures and surprises, but they also come with challenges that might make you think twice before settling down. From Africa's wild beauty to Europe's cultural riches and North America's economic might, let's break down the pros and cons of each continent to help you decide where you might want to call home. 1. Africa, the heartbeat of nature and culture. Pros. Africa is often seen as the wild frontier, a place of incredible natural beauty, diverse cultures, and unique adventures. It's home to some of the world's most awe-inspiring wildlife and landscapes. From the Sahara Desert to the rainforests of Congo and the savannas of East Africa, this continent is a haven for nature lovers. If you're someone who seeks adventure and exploration, Africa offers unforgettable experiences. The Great Migration in Tanzania, or Kenya, is one of nature's most magnificent spectacles. The cultural richness is profound, with over 3,000 ethnic groups across the continent, each with their own traditions, languages, and customs. Cities like Cape Town, Marrakesh, and Accra are vibrant with music, art, and food that reflect centuries-old traditions blending with modern influences. Cons. However, Africa isn't without its challenges. Political instability in some regions, along with economic hardship, remains an ongoing concern. Countries like Somalia, South Sudan, and parts of Democratic Republic of Congo face persistent instability, which can make living there unpredictable. Moreover, healthcare and education systems in many African nations are underdeveloped, leading to difficulties in accessing quality services. While the potential for growth in Africa is immense, some parts of the continent still grapple with poverty, disease, and poor infrastructure, especially in rural areas. Safety concerns related to crime and terrorism are also notable in certain regions, making travel or long-term stays a challenge. 2. Asia, the continent of endless contrasts. Pros. Asia is the world's largest and most populous continent, and it holds an endless array of possibilities for those who are drawn to its dynamic cities, ancient cultures, and rapid technological advancements. If you want to experience both the ultra-modern and the ancient, Asia delivers in spades. Japan, South Korea, and Singapore are cutting-edge nations, with some of the world's highest living standards and most advanced infrastructure. These cities are the epitome of innovation, where you can find smart homes, high-speed trains, and tech giants at the heart of daily life. For those with an interest in history and spirituality, places like India, Thailand, and Bhutan are rich in ancient temples, philosophies, and customs that have shaped societies for thousands of years. Asia also offers some of the world's most diverse food, from sushi in Japan to street food in Bangkok, bringing together a symphony of flavors unlike anywhere else. Cons. On the flip side, Asia's overpopulation in some areas, like India, China, and Indonesia, leads to overcrowded living conditions, with issues like heavy traffic congestion, pollution, and high levels of stress in urban areas. Environmental problems are exacerbated by rapid urbanization, leading to a lack of green spaces in cities. Economic inequality is another issue, with vast disparities between the rich and the poor, especially in developing regions of Southeast Asia and South Asia. Censorship and limited political freedoms in some Asian countries can be restrictive for those used to more liberal environments. Countries like China and Vietnam have tight government control over personal freedoms, which might be uncomfortable for some expats. 3. Europe, the old world, meets modern luxury. Pros. Europe is often referred to as the cradle of civilization and culture, offering a high standard of living and extensive social benefits. If you're someone who values culture, history, and art, Europe is unmatched. The ancient ruins of Rome, the Palace of Versailles in France, and the architectural wonders in Barcelona will transport you through history in ways few other places can. Europe also boasts some of the highest quality of life in the world, with excellent healthcare, public transportation, and education systems. Countries like Germany, Norway, and Switzerland offer impressive economic opportunities and social services. The EU also provides freedom of movement between member countries, making it easier to travel, live, or work in nearly any country in Europe. Cons. However, living in Europe isn't without its costs. High taxes and a costly housing market in major cities like London, Paris, and Zurich can make living there prohibitively expensive. Countries in the southern Europe, such as Spain and Greece, face significant economic challenges, including high unemployment rates and sluggish economic recovery. While Europe is beautiful, bureaucracy and government red tape can sometimes make everyday life frustrating. Issues like immigration, labor market restrictions, and political instability in some regions, such as the UK post-Brexit, can present challenges for residents and visitors. 4. North America, the land of opportunity. Pros. North America, particularly the United States and Canada, has long been seen as a land of opportunity, especially for those seeking economic success and freedom. The U.S. is home to a booming economy, cutting-edge industries, and some of the most innovative companies in the world, including Silicon Valley, the tech capital of the world. There's also the lure of American culture, with its entertainment industry, higher education system, and diverse food scene. Canada is known for its inclusive society, high-quality healthcare system, and natural beauty. The country's cities, like Toronto and Vancouver, are frequently ranked among the world's most livable, offering a mix of economic opportunity and a balanced lifestyle. Cons. However, North America has its drawbacks. The U.S. is marked by stark income inequality, with a growing divide between the wealthy and the middle class. The political divide in the U.S. can create social tension and uncertainty, especially in times of election cycles. Healthcare remains a significant issue, as costs can be astronomical for those without insurance, and the system is often seen as inadequate. In Canada, while the healthcare system is excellent, the cost of living in major cities can be extremely high, particularly in Toronto and Vancouver. The cold climate in many parts of Canada is also something to consider, especially for those who aren't accustomed to harsh winters. 5. South America. Passion, diversity, and adventure. Pros. South America is a continent of vibrancy, diversity, and untamed beauty. Countries like Brazil, Argentina, and Chile offer incredible natural landscapes, from the Amazon rainforest to the Andes Mountains. The cultural energy, fueled by samba in Brazil or tango in Argentina, creates a lively and welcoming atmosphere. South America is a budget-friendly destination, with affordable housing, food, and lifestyle options that attract travelers, nomads, and retirees alike. Countries like Colombia and Ecuador offer lower costs of living, making them attractive to digital nomads and expats. Moreover, the natural landscapes are perfect for adventure enthusiasts, from hiking in the Andes to exploring Patagonia. Cons. However, political instability and economic inequality are prominent challenges in some South American countries. Crime rates in major cities like Rio de Janeiro and Buenos Aires can be a concern for residents and tourists. Poverty and inequality continue to plague many parts of the continent, and the gap between the rich and the poor is vast. Countries like Venezuela face hyperinflation and a collapse of public services, which makes living there extremely difficult. Many nations are also struggling with corruption and poor infrastructure in rural areas. Every continent offers something unique. Whether you're looking for economic prosperity, natural beauty, or a rich cultural experience, the world is full of possibilities. Each continent has its upsides and challenges, and your ideal location will depend on what you value most in life. If you're drawn to adventure and a deep connection with nature, Africa and South America might be the place for you. If you're looking for cutting-edge innovation, a strong economy, and modern infrastructure, Asia and North America could be your ideal destination. For those who value history, culture, and a high standard of living, Europe offers the perfect balance. Ultimately, the choice is yours. Each continent is waiting for you to discover its pros and cons firsthand. Where would you choose to live? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing insights into the world we live in.